This is Chris Kelly with just a simple explanation of how I go about planning program cycles. As you can see, I have open my Peak Fitness Client Cycle Planner, and the first thing I'm looking at when I'm planning out a client's program is kind of the yearly program here. I'm looking at our months between January and December, and then I just kind of write out a basic plan of what I'm doing. So like in September, I'm focusing on hypertrophy, strength, power. Each one of these has rep ranges associated with it that I write in as I go along. Now here, once again, for I'll write down the goals of each cycle. October, November, phase 2, phase 3, and it just changes as we go along. Okay, from here I'm gonna program the client's workout schedule. So, say the client is training on Monday. All right, we would write in maybe workout A. Okay, and then on Wednesday, workout B. Okay, and so on. Alright, now moving down the line here. Alright, we also have our client's off day programming. Okay, and this is just going to tell me, they might have level 1 circuit, level 2 circuits. We do various things in terms of telling them what to do for conditioning, nutrition, etc. This isn't necessarily relevant to what we're talking about here, but we'll just write in, we want them to do a level 2 circuit for conditioning, a 20 to 30 minute jog, and we'll just put that in their workout chart so they can see that also. Now, more relevant to our discussion here is our loading schemes. All right, so with each month we're going to have a workout A and workout B template that I'll turn to in a minute. But as you can see here, for phase 1, I have both a strength and conditioning loading scheme. All right, you'll find these in the loading scheme library, but with strength, I'm just going to write that out for phase 1 for week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. As you can see, in weeks 2 and 3, it changes from 2 sets of 8 to 12 reps to 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Same thing for conditioning. Phase 1, 3 sets of 30 seconds in week 1, 4 sets of 30 seconds in week 2. So this is just kind of a pre-programmed rep range that I will just take over to our workout template here. Okay, and I'll just paste it in. I'll back up a little bit so you can see the whole thing. Alright, but what I've got here is my phase 1 template. Okay, and just kind of going down, this is workout A. Okay, now moving down the line here. Okay, just zooming in again. What I've done is for each kind of section of exercises, I just kind of plug in the type of exercise that I'm looking for. So I have a horizontal push exercise here, followed by hip dominant, followed by horizontal push, followed by hip dominant. So here I know that these are the exercise categories that I want. That way it's going to be easy to go back and just plug in arbitrary exercises when I finish creating the program. Now, most importantly, I've just gone and cut and pasted the loading schemes into this week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and ideally, my main thing with this template or this program is that I'd be able to just, come here, right click and just pick from a drop down menu of exercises in that category. Alright, the same thing here, I would just be able to kind of come over here and maybe just click out, look for the maybe like the loading schemes tab and just plug that in just based upon the pre-programmed loading schemes that I've created. The same things kind of apply to this, but as you can see, the format is very similar to our old the old training system we created. I just need the ability to kind of change this as I go along. So make the template bigger, smaller, kind of adapt it as we go along. Now the same rules apply for workout B. The same thing. And what I generally am going to do with my workouts is I'll plan out, like when I'm doing like a 3-phase program, I'll plan out several templates. So like we have a phase 1 template, we have a phase 2 template, and then we have a phase 3 template. So generally all of the loading schemes are programmed in beforehand, and then the last thing we're going to do is go and plug in the exercises. But that's just the basic way of how I do it. Again, I start with the cycle planner over here just to kind of get a layout of what I'm doing. I'm going to go down the line, I'm going to plug in their workout days, I'm plugging in what they do for their off days, and then I create the loading schemes, put them in the template, and finish up by plugging in the exercises.